Welcome to this episode of Down with Daughtry, where I am joined with the infamous Miss Kristen Kramer, who is our Director of Business Operations. Welcome, Miss Kristen.
Thank you for having me.
I am so happy that we were finally able to get our schedules together and we could do this interview.
I know, me too. We've been trying to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's been, when did we start talking about Down with Daughtry?
January of this year.
Yep, and it's July. So we're here. Happy Friday.
That's right. Happy Friday to everyone. So please tell us, let's start off by telling us your journey here at CASA.
Okay. Yes, I started with Ida back in 2016. I was a student intern and I was with the program Child and Family Development, and my degree had an emphasis in family service, so I needed to complete a full-time internship in the spring semester. And so I heard about CASA through April Schuetz. Dr. April Schuetz, she was my professor at the time, and she is the board chair. And so I just started reaching out and had to kind of get approval from my department to intern here, because I don't think we ever had anybody. So I had to get all the research about what CASA was and what if it would align with the guidelines that we had to follow. So that's how I got here. And then the very first day I met Ida.
Yes, you did.
And we've been partners in crime ever since. She left me for a little while, but reined her back in. So I started as an intern. I graduated, became the administrative assistant, and then became the volunteer activities assistant, where it was just promoting me to full-time and doing more hands-on of the admin side and helping with events. And then in 2018 I was still admin and then also did supervised visitation. So our organization, while I was an intern, switched from being just CASA to Child Advocacy Services. So I got to see the Ogeechee visitation start from scratch.
Right.
And see it grow over the last 7 years. So that's been pretty cool. So I transitioned to being a visitation coordinator, and then became the development coordinator in 2019, and then in 2021 became the director of business operations. So I've had several titles. I feel like we all do, while we have titles, everybody does. We have a shared
philosophy.
Yeah,
we do.
That's why I like working out here. No one says, that's not my job, I'm not going to do that. It's a team effort.
That's right. Teamwork is definitely deeply rooted into our organization, and that's why I came back. You kind of miss that. Our journeys definitely started together, and I am grateful that we got to work again together.
Yes.
So you told us kind of what you are. Your position now is Director of Business Operations. So tell us what that entails now.
Okay, so I do a lot of helping Julie, our executive director, with grants, making sure they're running smoothly, like the billing side, making sure we're providing the services that we say we're providing, helping with the writing of the grants, making sure the billing's done on time, putting on our fundraisers, which we have several throughout the year. We do a 5K, a clay shoot, a superhero run, a duck race. Small plug is August 31st.
Yes.
And we are almost halfway there for selling our duck. So make sure you go to our website, casaogeechee.org/duck, and purchase the duck so you can win a trip or a week-long stay in Hilton Head or $500.
Wow, those are some great prizes. Please support our duck race. We really, really, really will appreciate your support. The foster children in our community as well will do that. Appreciate you, because the volunteers really do impact their lives. Okay, so now I guess it's time for you to tell us a fun fact or something about yourself.
Alrighty. Well, as everybody in the office knows, I like two things: Diet Coke and baseball. So if I can go to a baseball game, have a Diet Coke, that is a perfect day for me. And I love Georgia Southern baseball. I love watching the Savannah Bananas, and something that they hear me talk about all the time is how the Savannah Bananas started their new foster care initiative, and it's something that is amazing. I love watching them use their platform to spotlight the foster families that some of them we work with.
Right.
And it's nice to see them getting recognition for the work that is hard.
It is.
Being a foster parent is hard. It's needed. Any organization that works with foster care like ours, there's some Bright Side, who also has a CASA program and a visitation program like ours. We see all aspects, from the foster parents, the children, the caseworkers. So it's good to see an organization stepping up and celebrating those families.
Absolutely. Because without foster families, we would not be able to do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Our children would be housed in hotels, and it would be very difficult for us to access them. So we are proud and thankful for the Savannah Bananas for highlighting foster care in the entire system.
Mm-hmm. And it's sparking an interest. Like, people see that. They have a large following, so they see that and they're like, maybe I can do that. So it's, hopefully we see like an increase of foster parents in our area to kind of alleviate some of the burden of children leaving their home of origin or counties of origin.
Yes, that's definitely a goal, and it's a much needed goal, because the children, they really get displaced from their homes oftentimes, and their communities, and just everything that's familiar to them. So that's just another way that they are traumatized. And so, great foster families, if you're out there, we need you. CASA volunteers, if you're out there, we need you. And we are just excited about this upcoming grant fundraising season. We have some other events coming up. Can you tell us about those?
Yes, so we have, as we mentioned, the duck race is in August, but our next event will be in October 28th, and it is our superhero run, and that is in Guyton, Georgia. And that's where we host a 5K, and you run through the city of Guyton along their walking trail. It's absolutely beautiful. Great time of the year. It's either really cold or it's a perfect day. So we always,
right.
You never know what you're going to get in Georgia, but October is a pretty good time. And we like to come out. We usually, as a staff, pick a theme of like what superhero or even whatever character. Not all superheroes wear capes is like is the theme of the run. So it doesn't have to be a superhero, but we love seeing families coming dressed up as the Incredibles, Superman, Wonder Woman, anything. And so we love seeing the costumes. We love seeing people come out and spend their money to run in a race.
Yes, absolutely.
To benefit children in foster care. So this is our 11th anniversary of the superhero run. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So we will be doing that. It is $30 to register, but after September 15th, the price increases. So make sure you register soon. But we would love to see you. Even if you don't want to run, we have opportunities where you can donate to the runners' fundraising pages. You can be what we call a virtual runner, which is someone who will pay the fee to run, but they just want to pay to support. They don't actually want to run. Or we do have a 1 mile walk, which I enjoy doing with the staff, because it's a time for us to, the race is getting kicked off, and it gives us time to like just be together and walk around the neighborhood and get to enjoy a brief moment together.
Yeah, because that day is very hectic.
Yes.
You can imagine, but it's so well worth it. Yes. And she's right, seeing the families come out and just having that support is priceless. It
and
really
the support of the city of Guyton, from the mayor to the police department.
Yes.
Like all the support that comes from the local council is amazing. The churches.
Yes, they do support our organization. We're grateful.
Yes.
And we have sometimes spaces for vendors to set up and a DJ, so we try to make it really fun. So all you runners, you get there and you sign up and support our great cause.
Yes. And then stick around in Guyton for their trick-or-treating, because that's one reason why it's always the last weekend in October. Is it lines up with the day they go trick-or-treating.
That is just good. Yeah, and you're already dressed up in your costume,
yeah.
So it's a win-win. Well, I thank you for sharing that with us. And is there anything else you'd like to tell us about Miss K10? That's what I call her, K10.
Yes. Make sure you're following us on social media because we do have some exciting news to share coming up. We're not going to share it right yet, but we are looking forward to being able to possibly provide more services to families in our community. Not just children in foster care, which are our main focus, but being able to support families as a whole. Whether they're in foster care, foster families, or just families seeking resources.
I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
I can't wait till we can make the official announcement on
Yes.
Down with Daughtry.
Yes.
Well, Kristen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your Friday to come do this interview.
And one good thing about Friday, what is it, Miss Ida?
Fordham.
Fordham's. We love going to Fordham's for me personally, shepherd's pie.
And me personally, shepherd's pie.
It's our work from home day, but you'll always catch us
At
here
Fordham's.
around lunchtime to go to Fordham.
We've been doing it for quite some time now,
Yes.
so it's a ritual,
Yes.
and we're grateful. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, so I'll see you in a little bit at Fordham's.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.